School and graduated in Science from Govindas College, Surathkal. Having a master's degree in statistics from Mangalore University, she has also graduated in B.Ed course from IGNOU. Her entire career has been dedicated in teaching the college students for almost 21 years. She has been a voracious learner and currently in process of pursuing her master's degree in social work. She has served as a lecturer in prestigious institutions such as St. Philomena's College, Puttur, St. Agnes College, Mangalore, Govindas College, Surathkal, and St. Aloysius Pew College, Mangalore. Her service has empowered her as an innovative academician. She is immensely talented and an educationist who strongly believes in providing students a safe and motivational learning atmosphere. Being a JCI national trainer, she is also an excellent communicator and has perfect decision-making skills. She has also actively participated in dramatics, comparing, and other extracurricular activities and has nurtured the same zeal in her students. To attain so much in just a short span is the potential of an achiever with a dedicated and balanced lifestyle. It's a great honor for me to welcome you, ma'am, as our guest speaker, who sets as a perfect example for the theme emotional management. Students, I promise you will definitely enjoy her presence and hence request you all to be attentive and actively involve yourselves during the interactive sessions. If you have any questions, you can type your queries in the chat box. I request Madam Rajeshwari to please take over the session.
Thank you so much, Ms. Seema Sheikh.
Thank you.
Those wonderful words. I don't know whether I felt at a moment I felt it was a little too much, but still, thank you so much, Seema Sheikh, and thank you, Lady Hill Victoria PU. I think this is PU section which is there. Thank you so much for inviting me as the guest speaker. So have a wonderful day, Seema Sheikh, ma'am, and my dear students. I always love being with, yes, I always love being with PU students because, as ma'am has mentioned, was with PU students. I really enjoyed being with the first PUC and the second PU students. Am I audible, moderator, ma'am or sir?
Yes, 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 you are audible, ma'am.
Yes. So I am. One request to all the participants, please mute yourselves. I think it is Aisha Safa who is there. Please mute yourself. Mute yourselves, participants. Otherwise,
yes, yes, I'll do that, ma'am.
Thank you. Otherwise, more than managing emotions, it becomes managing talk.
Hey!
Okay. Thank you. So today, the very important topic, emotion management. Managing anything is easy, but managing emotions itself gives that emotion ಹೇಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎನ್ನುವಂತ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಆಗುವಾಗ ವಿ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಇಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಹದಿಹರೆಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಇಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತದ್ದು ಹೇಗೆ ಆಸ್ ವಿ ಫಾಲೋ ದ ಆಸ್ ವಿ ಗ್ರೋ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ದ ಇಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮೀ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದ 40 plus I feel like my life if I am thinking about my life I feel like as you grow you are mature enough to understand how to manage yourselves, and managing yourselves is nothing but managing the emotions. ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾವನೆಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆಯೋ, that time we have reached that level wherein you can achieve anything in your life. Mind my words. If you can manage your emotions, you can. That is why it becomes very, very, very important to know how to manage the emotions. It's not an easy job. I'll tell you very frankly, to be very practical, managing the emotions is not an easy job. Is it not possible at all? That is the next question. No, my dear friends, it is possible. It may take time, samaya takolbodu, but we can manage our emotions. So why not today make a try? Okay, so let us see, begin with, let me share the screen. Is it visible, Pooja ma'am?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Understanding emotions. It's very clear.
So we are today talking about managing the emotions. Okay. First activity of the day. Write down all those kinds of emotions you have experienced in past 1 week. You take your time. I'll give you 2 minutes. Write in the chat box all those kinds of emotions you have experienced. So let us, how is the method in your students? That is, it is not that way. Okay. So what we have here is, we are having the interactive session. This is more of interaction which is supposed to be there. This is not the classroom which is there, right? I want you all to just write down all those emotions which you have experienced in past 1 week. Yavadella bhavanigalu nimmalli ittu ennuvantadanna you just write in the chat box. Okay. Yes. As I got one, happiness, you can write it to everyone. Stress, sad, okay, fine. Needn't write it to me privately. You can write it to everyone in the chat box. Okay, fine. Ashwini, smile, sad. Okay, good. Good going. I'm happy that Galaxy Grand Prime Plus without any name is there. Okay. Ashita Salyan, okay, depression, anger, happiness, sad, contentment, depressed. A big word, depression. Okay. Yes, then. Yes. Go ahead. Nikita, sad. I can understand. When ma'am told about the Seema Shekhar, are missing so many things. Being with friends, going to malls. Okay, I can see happiness, stress, sad, happiness, sadness, anger. Yes, I'll give you 1 more minute. You can go on typing. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. Excitement. Okay, this is very nice. Fear, tension, tensed. Okay, pain, sad, stress, anger, confused. If you all are in first PUC and second PUC, you will be more confused, like what next? Alva? Yes. Okay, fear, tensed, stress. Okay, fine. Yes, joy. Okay, fine. So all these are all the emotions which you have experienced in past 1 week. Why past 1 week is generally these are the emotions which we carry in us. Okay. Now, one thing to remember, my dear friends, emotions ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. All of us have. It's not that we look very happy. Some of us look very happy, but some of them show that they are unhappy. Some of them show that very happy, but they will be having sadness in them. Okay. Now, what we want here is today, we want to know what are these emotions. Can I manage your emotion? Okay, so we'll see that. Okay, so these are the emotions. Lot of emotions. Some of the but in our lives, all of us feel sad, all of us are happy, all of us get disgusted, all of us enjoy life, all of us feel cheated. All these things we feel loved, or we feel that love to another person, feel lonely so many times, right? Feel panicked, feel fear. We have that fear, disappointment, confusion, so many emotions are there. ಈ ಒಂದು ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೆಷ್ಟು emotions throughout the life, right? Okay. Now, just one thing to remember, my dear friends, before I start, that we should know about this 90. What is this 90-10 principle? Half of managing the emotions is done. Aitu allige. What is this? 10% of the life, ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಘಟನೆಗಳು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದರ 10% is what we make, what is made up, or what happens. 90% will be decided by how you and I react. 90% of life is decided by how we react. If you take any situation in your life, you can understand that the consequence of my life is because of my reaction to my life. Okay. Now, what is this? This is a traffic have gone through the sudden red light bandaga. What will be your reaction? Tell me, what will be your reaction? Voice is breaking, is it? Voice is breaking. Okay, there's some network issue. we'll work on that. Till then, I think now am I clear? Am I audible now? Am I audible now, or am I stuck? Okay, fine. So I was just talking about this red light. Okay, signal, red signal, red. ನೀವು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಆರೆಂಜ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ರೆಡ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಯು ಆರ್ ದೇರ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮದು. Tell me what is your reaction. You can write in the chat box. What will be your immediate reaction? Immediate reaction ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ? Anger. Yes. Okay, you'll stop. I know, Aisha. But what will be your reaction? ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ? Angry. Correct. Angry. ನನಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗುದು. Urgent ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ seconds do you actually stand there? Confusion again. Okay. Angry. Yes. ಹಂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅರ್ಜೆಂಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಕೀ ಅಂತ ನಿಲ್ಲುವಾಗ ರೆಡ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಓ ಮೈ ಗಾಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. Right? You get angry. I know that I have to be there for next some. I mean, each one has their own traffic light. Maybe maximum 1.5 minutes. Maximum. Otherwise 1 minute. Sometimes it will be only 30 seconds. But still you get angry. 30 seconds alli ಏನು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಹತ್ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿ. No, but still we get angry. If I and you can control this anger, then I am done. Yake nanu, why should I get angry? I know it will stand for 30 seconds. I know it will be there only for 10. ಏನ್ ಮಹತ್ ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು 1 minute ಲೇಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? What is your reaction is deciding 90% of your life. Right? Okay, that is just a small example. We cannot control the red light while we drive, but controlling the reaction is in our hands. Correct? I can be happily sitting there 1 minute iddaga, I can just scroll my phone and see, or I can just switch on the music and listen for just 90% is what I decide in my life. Correct? Okay, this is one small example which is given. Same thing is associated in our lives also. Same thing is associated. Okay, yes, next time you see the red signal, you should feel happy, not anger. Right? Okay, yes. So we'll go to the next one. We'll see what are emotions. What exactly are emotions? Can you define? Emotions andre enu? Bhavanagalu andre enu? Yes. Then we'll see what are emotions. Okay. Yes, you just ಹೇಳು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು? What are emotions? Life. Okay. Feelings. Very good. Yes. The feelings. It's feelings, human feelings. Correct. Human feelings. Okay. Exactly, my dear friends. Emotions are the human feelings. Aisha, Safra, have you, are you, do you want to tell anything? Because you raised your hand. Okay. Yes, let me continue. So what are emotions? They are the strong feelings. They are the strong feelings which you get from some circumstances. It's just one situation which is there. Madam Baidru, sister Baidru, sister Nammanna, our chamber ge karsidru. I don't know how is your relationship with your principal. Principal Namman chamber ge karsidru. You get that feeling. That is the emotion. Right? Okay, so those strong feelings which you get from some circumstances or your mood. This is very important for your friend. This is teenagers, mood and relationships. What are all those feelings which you get because of your mood? Because of your relationship. I want to stress more on this. Circumstances, okay, swing are so much. Okay, there is a lot of mood swings which we have as girls. Okay, this particular age. It's quite common because scientifically it is there. You just can't do, you just can't help it. Because of the hormonal changes, there will be so much of mood swings. You will have so many emotions just changing the here and there. All of you experience this. All of us have experienced that. Feelings because of the hormonal changes, because of relationships. This is very important. Now, relationships anta heluvaga illi, I don't know what comes to your mind, but my meaning here of relationship is with each and everyone with whom you are associated, starting from your parents. Starting from your parents. Our emotions in this particular age change so many times. You are happy with your parents. Some of you are happy with your parents during most of your time. ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಖುಷಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ. Many a times ನಿಮಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಕೊಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. You feel nice to be with other relationship, and other relationship is most of the time a friend. Correct, Ala? Okay. And I don't know how the situation is at home right now, because there will be so much of strong feelings, what I call as emotions, when you are with your parents. Whole day with being at home itself is, ಅದು ಇಡೀ ದಿವಸ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವುದೇ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿಷಯ. ಅದು whole day. Can you imagine from past? You are at home, and the relationship which you maintain is only through WhatsApp with the social media. So you will have lot of emotions here, my dear friends. Okay, they are the strong feelings which you can have. Can't hear. Oh, yes, it's fine. Yes, can you hear? Can you hear now? It's fully stuck. Yeah. Okay, there is some problem, some network issues, my dear friends. I just can't help it. Okay, we'll continue. Yes, because of these emotions, produces different psychological, behavioral, and cognitive changes. Okay, and it is these strong feelings which produce the different changes physiologically as cognitive. Okay, yes. So we'll continue with this. Emotions, are they going to help? So now we know what are emotions. Correct? Emotions are those strong feelings which you get because of some circumstances, because of your mood, because of your relationships. Okay, and because of these emotions, you will have the changes physiologically in your behavior as well as the cognitive level. Okay, now how will these emotions help you? I'll just put some pictures. You have to tell what type of emotion is this. I know you are very good in understanding these emotions. First one. Yes, what is this? Anger. Yes, anger. I'm getting the answers. I told you, you are very good in telling giving the answers for this. Anger. Okay. Yes, all of us get angry. Ellrigu kuda kopa bartade. Correcta? Emotions irbekalva. We have nammalli bhavanegala iruvantaddu anger. This anger will help you. How will it help you? This is the anger which helps you to fight against the problems. You should get angry. Why? To fight against the problems. You tell me, when do you get angry? When I told about the red signal light. In the signal red light baruvaga namage sittu bartade. There is a problem now. Correct? I don't have to feel angry or I don't have to get angry. But when you get angry, I want to finish my statistics, say second chapter or 3 chapters by today evening. I want to finish this. If I cannot finish, what happens? I get angry. There is a problem that I cannot finish studying. Alva, 3 chapters, I cannot complete 3 chapters. Nange adu nanna problem. If I get angry, that means I'm not finished. You just imagine those situations or remember those situations where you get angry. ನಮಗೆ ತಂದೆ ಚೂರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ತಾಯಿ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸಿಬ್ಲಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ತಂಗಿ ಅಥವಾ ತಮ್ಮ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸಿಟ್ಟು. When you get angry, there is a problem means you should fight against the problem. That is why you're getting angry. Correct? When I get angry, this emotion comes in me because that shows that I have to fight against the problem. Problem bandide, nanu adra against fight ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Right? Okay, you have to rethink again all these years. You're getting angry. Andre alli problem ide. If I can fight the problem, I have to fight the problem. Red light anna nanage control ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. I have to sit quietly. I get angry, but I don't have to get angry for that particular circumstance. Right? Next one. Yes, tell me, what is this? Emojis only, you can tell me tell me better. Yes. Scared. Yes, very good. Scared. You're scared, right? Okay. Yes, I can see a lot of answers pouring in there. Yes, this is getting your fear, scared. When do you get paper kodtaralla? Answer papers koduvaga? Oh, yeah. Or when I saw this, no, I just imagined all my students paper koduvaga, answer papers. When we distribute the answer papers, this is the face which I can see. But otherwise, the emotion of fear comes to you when you have a danger. And to protect from danger, we have the emotion of fear. Correct? Okay. Yes, we'll quickly proceed to the next one. That is, what is this? One answer bandre saku nanige. Fine. Surprised, correct? Surprised. Yes, surprise. This is a surprise one which is there. So when do you get surprised? When we have some new situations which is there. And if you have to focus on that new situation, you get surprised. Alva? If there is something beautiful dance which is going on with so much of stunt and that and this, you'll be surprised to see those actors or those performers there. Alva? And this emotion gives you to focus on something new. Right? Nimdo inter-class competition agbekidre, you will be searching so much. Yaudadru ondo hosa situation noduvaga, what happens? You can focus when you are surprised. Okay. The next one which is there is you can see here. The next one which is there is happy. Let me go a little fast. I'll be running out of laughing. That is to be happy or joy. This is very important in life. Important is happening. Alva, you are happy when you are announced that you are the one who has got first rank in the class. You are happy when you have finished something very nice at home. You are happy even in the small situation where you find time to sit with your parents and talk. Alva, it's a very small, maybe for 5 minutes. You sit with your parents and you have shared something with sharing the happiness with your parents. This makes you remind, my dear friends, what is important in your life. Nanna life alli, nanna jeevanadalli yaudu tumba pramukhyateyanna padidide, avaga if you have to remind that emotion which helps you is happiness. Okay. Yes. Next one, you can see it's the sadness which is there. And you are sad when you know that you have to connect with the people whom you love. So many times you cry at home. You don't have to tell anything here, but you just remember those incidents or those situations wherein last two which I kept, that is joy and sadness. Happy situations where you are happy. Happy makes us remind what is important in my life. And when you are sad, ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ದುಃಖ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, it is when you have to connect with people whom we love. Maybe the parents, maybe the friends, maybe your teachers, or maybe any relatives, any person. You get sad then. Help you to connect with those people whom we love. Okay. Yes. So these aspects which are there, form the emotions. Okay, I'll just go quickly with this. That is our behavior, the culture from where we are born and we are brought up, and our past experiences. All these three are very important in formation of emotions. The types of emotions you have seen as two types of emotions, that is positive and negative. Positive emotions as well as negative emotions. ಈಗ negative emotions ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿ ನಮಗೆ ಬರಲೇಬಾರದು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ. We have to get both these emotions. Correct? Both positive emotions. What happens is our positive emotions in the you are giving happiness to so many of the people in and around you. But negative emotions, if you can control the negative emotions, again you are managing the emotions. Correct? All these negative emotions are there, being have, but very important here is to know how to manage. ನಮಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾನು ಕುಣಿದುಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತದಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. I should know how to manage my happiness also. I should know if can I sit and cry? Maybe for some time I have to sit and cry, but throughout I cannot be like that. I have to control my emotions. Controlling the, and one more very important aspect here, controlling the emotions helidare anta heli, you are not telling kushi iruvaga negadbedi athava when you are sad, I'm not telling that you don't cry. You should cry. That is the way of coming out of that emotion. Correct? That is the way of controlling that emotion. That is the way of the dukha aitu. But after that, I am not going to sit and continue with the same. I have to manage my emotion. Okay, so this is what is there. Yes, this is the thing which we are talking about, how to manage the emotions. Emotions ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ, ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಇದೆ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. ಮನುಷ್ಯರಾಗಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ನಂತರ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಭಾವನೆಗಳು ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಅವನು ಸತ್ತ ಜೀವ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. All of us feel this. All of us have to have the emotions, right? But what we want to do is we have to see that how can we manage, how can we control our emotions, and that is termed as the emotional intelligence. Okay, yes, so we'll see. Yes, what is exactly this? You can just read that. Now, emotional intelligence is nothing but, from the beginning I've been telling this, it is to identify our own emotions as well as emotions of the other people who are in and around you. Emotional intelligence anta helidre nannadu matra alla, I am talking about the feelings of other persons also, emotions of other persons also. I have to self motivate and also know how to monitor these emotions of myself as well as of other people. If you friends, for example, are sitting together and say 5 of you or 6 of you are sitting together, mallige hodri, shopping ella madidri, I don't know what is the gottilla, but still ನೀವು ಹೋದ್ರಿ and you are sitting in say city center food court ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿದ್ದೀರಿ. Throughout that one person or one chappe idare, you can understand alva, that is identifying our own emotions as well as those of others. If you can do that, you have managed yours as well as your friend's emotion. That is emotional intelligence. Nannadu matra alla, nannondige iddavara emotions kuda nanu, if I can identify, ashtu identify ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಟ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ. What should you do? You have to motivate yourself. You should know how to monitor that emotion of you as well as the other person. A friend ge yenagide, how can you help that person? That is emotional iradu alla. Okay, yes. Okay, this is, we are talking about emotions anta maataduvaga adu hege bartade. It's because of this cognitive triangle. Adu hege anta helidre, there is some thought which comes to your mind. Because of this thought, you get the emotions, right? And because of these emotions, you respond or you react, and your behavior is shown. Exam hatra barta ide. Your parent at home, your father, your mother will always be telling, alva, odu 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 ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದು ಕೇಳುದಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. Your father has told you, you are supposed to get 90% in your examination, and this exam I am going to see ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ, what will be the thought process? Okay, ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟರವರೆಗೆ, your thought may be, one of you may think, ಇಷ್ಟರವರೆಗೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ 70% ಗಿಂತ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಅಪ್ಪ ಒಂದು 90% ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಆಗ್ತದ? Thought process. Emotions, what will be the emotions? ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ತಂದೆ ಮೇಲೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ. You feel sad, alva? This is the time you think, ಅಣ್ಣನಿಗೆ 90% ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅವನು ಹುಷಾರಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ನನಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನಷ್ಟು ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ಲ. All these thought process ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ emotions ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? Right? So your thought process, ಆ ಇಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್. ಅಪ್ಪ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ 90% ಬರ್ಬೇಕು, ನನಗೆ 70% ಗಿಂತ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಮೋಷನ್ಸ್, ಆಂಗ್ರಿ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಆಂಗ್ರಿ ವಿತ್ ಮೈ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್, ವಿತ್ ಮೈ ಫಾದರ್. ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಎಂತ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್? ತಂದೆ ಬಂದ ಕೂಡ್ಲೆ ಬಾಗಿಲು ಡಬ್ ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಓದ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಬಂದವರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಗುದಿಲ್ವಾ, ಅಥವಾ ಅವ್ರೇನು ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ನಾನು ಓದುದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಮುಚ್ಚಿತು ಹೋಯ್ತು. This is the behavior, correct? If the thought process was 70% ಗಿಂತ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋದವಳಲ್ಲ, but can I make a try to get at least 80 to 85%? If that was the thought process, the emotion would be, yes, confidence ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? When you feel confident, you will tell your parent, ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಕೊಡಿ, ನಾನು ವರ್ಕೌಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. That will be your behavior. ನೀವು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, over done. 90% of your life, my dear friends, depends on your reaction, correct? 10% only will be depending on whatever happens in life. 90% is what you have thought, what are your emotions, and what will be the behavior at the same time. This is the cognitive triangle. I hope I'm clear with this. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತಹ ಯಾವುದು ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ಅದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಆ ಇಮಿಸುವಂತದ್ದು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? Okay, and because of our behavior, again our thought process will change. If I am angry with my father, my behavior, it is shown in my behavior. Next thought process also will be negative. Your father will get anger. He will be more angry than you. You can understand the situation then. Some of you might have gone through these type of situations. So ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ COVID-19 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ರೈಟ್ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೂ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. So why not I make something at home? Why not I utilize my time at home? Correct? Why not I give little time to my friends? ಈಗ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ most of the students are with the mobile phones. ಒಂದು ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಥವಾ recorded classes are going on. More than that, what we have seen ಕೂಡ ಎಷ್ಟು ಉದಾಸೀನ ಆಗಿದೆ. They don't want to just come out of their seats and go to the college. Yes or no? ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಉದಾಸೀನ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು. ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. My dear friends, it is time to change the thought process. ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಮಗೆ exams and you have to decide about your career. ಅಲ್ವಾ? My dear friends, this is the right time for you to think about so many things. Okay? Yes. One situation I just told about your father. That was the example which I gave. There's one more example which I have here. I'll just quickly go through this. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ you are what happens is the father is ಅವಳು ಕುಡಿತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಟೀ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಪಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ and it will be spilt on the shirt. He is getting ready for the meeting. Okay, ನಾವು ಆದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಮನೆದು ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್, most of the houses the father will get angry, he will yell at the daughter alva. ಆಮೇಲೆ so many things happen. The daughter will start crying. He will yell at the daughter. The daughter will start crying. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ನಂತರ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. another shirt ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಹತ್ರ ಕೂಡ ಬೈತಾ, ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಬೈತಾನೆ. He will have to drop the daughter. ಅಲ್ಲಿ fast ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ, driving fast ಮಾಡುವಾಗ the police will catch him and he will have to pay to the school. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಮಗಳು ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಳುತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಳೆ. He will not look at her face. He will just move. ಆ ಮಗಳ ಮನಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇಡೀ ಸಂಜೆವರೆಗೆ ಹೇಗಿರಬಹುದು. When he reaches the office, it will be very late. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಾಸ್ ಬೈತಾರೆ. Instead, if the father had the reaction of ಮಗಳನ್ನ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಪಡಿಸಿ, it's okay my dear, let me take another one, ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ all these things wouldn't have happened. ,90% of your life depends on the last one, which there is. It's the same one which I gave as an example of your father telling about getting marks. Same thing. There is one activating event. Okay, one situation. You have to know for that particular situation, what is your belief be? What is running in your mind? Okay. If this happens, what is the consequence? See, you felt angry. You felt disgusted. You felt depressed. All the feelings which I asked in the beginning. If for one situation, yes, are you all understanding this part? Alva, ಒಂದು situation ಇದೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಬಿಲೀಫ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಥಾಟ್ಸ್, ಆ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ feelings enu, what is your emotion, that is the consequence. See, you feel depressed, you are happy, you are angry. Okay, now if you are angry and you challenge and reframe the thought, that is what I told. Instead of getting angry, if you think ಇಷ್ಟರವರೆಗೆ ನನಗೆ 70% ಮಾತ್ರ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, why not I get 85%? You dispute it, you challenge it, reframe the thought. Will it help you? It will give you the energy or the energizer. For example, it's there in the next one. If you have to give a public speech, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಎ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಓಕೆ. ಇಷ್ಟರವರೆಗೆ ನೀವು ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಕೊಡ್ಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬಿಲೀಫ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಟಫ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಮೈ ಕಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೀ ಕಾಫಿ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್. ಆ ಥಾಟ್ ಇಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್, ಅನೇಬಲ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? Show what is your thought. Instead, if you dispute or reframe it as, if I think I'll be confident, the energizer, this will give you more energy of being more confident. In this particular time, it may not be the public speaking, it may be getting marks for PU students. Okay, at home, if your parents are telling you something to do something, don't be in your mobile phone throughout the day. Idi divasa mobile phone alli irtiya, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆಚೆ ಇಡು. ಆಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾನ್ಸಿಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಏನು, what will be your, yes, ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? I know most of you know that you are wasting your time on your mobile phones. Instead, can I give time for something else? Done. Ashte. I'm talking sense, right? Okay. Yes. So if you follow this ABCD model, I think you are told in the beginning where you are dreaming to reach. Okay, yes. So these are the few more things, just 2 or 3 minutes on this. How to manage, ishtella madam helidru. How can we do it? Thought bartade, en madodu alva? Please, my dear students, understand what is that thing which triggers you. Nimge yaake kopa bartade? ಯಾಕೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ why are you depressed? I saw the word depression. Depression should not be your word, my dear friends. ನಿಮ್ಮ your age ಗೆ depression ಇರಬಾರ್ದು. You can feel sad, you can feel happy, you can feel ನಿಮ್ಗೆ you can have, I mean, you can get angry, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. But please don't go till depression. Don't want, life is so short. Alva? So short. Why to feel depressed? Nanige, see, my I can get only 70%. Let me try to till 80%. Then it is okay. But I am trying. Correct? Ultimately, marks are not the only thing, but marks are important. That is also there. Correct? Why the parents are putting pressure? Why the teachers are putting pressure? It is not that, marks are not everything, but it is something. If you, at PU level, if you have, yes or no, that is why so much of pressure is there from your parents. But understand what triggers you. Nimige yake sittu bartade, nimige yake dukka agtade. Understand that particular aspect, and please don't use the word depressed. Okay, yes. You cannot change how you feel. This is throughout the session I've been telling, but you can change how you react. See, all of the sudden you can't do this. Not only you, even it may take time. You can surely do it. It will take time, but you can do it. If possible, you separate yourself from the situation. Sumne iddu bidi. Just separate yourself. The next one, take slow, deep breaths. ಕೋಪ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಇದ್ದು ಬಿಡಿ, ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಡಿ. You take slow, deep breaths. What happens is, ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಂಗರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ದುಃಖದ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಕೆಳಗೆ ತರ್ತದೆ. Then take time. After that, do your work. Sometimes you regret, Allah. Okay, that also is okay. Omme kopa bandaga you will yell at everyone. You will scold everyone. Eldrigu kuda baitiri. Amele you will start crying and ondo dodda hangama ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ with your friends. But after that you regret. Yes, okay. If you can control that emotion, ishtu dodda hangama ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. That is what the session all deals about. First ಏನು ನಿಮ್ಮ emotions ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, other way is you can listen to music. What is the cause? By writing down, or I prefer talking about it. Talk about this. ಏನೆಲ್ಲ emotions ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, about the situation, ಯಾವ situation ನಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಥಾಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಆ ಥಾಟ್ ಇಂದ ಇಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಆ ಯಾವ ಥಾಟಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಟಾಕ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ that situation with some people, with your friends, or your mother, since you all are girls, maybe you are close to your mother, or your father, or your sisters, or your brothers, or very importantly, your teachers. Your teachers also will help you in some way or the other. I know you have, your principal is really very nice person. I know her personally. I mean, you can talk to such people with whom you want to talk. Not that non principal hatra helidane principal hatra matadi, not that way. With whom you feel free to talk about, and you get some suggestions, or sometimes you don't want suggestions, just talk, it's enough. Yes or no? Yes, okay. So these are the different ways with which you can manage emotions, and this is very important for you, my dear friends. As teenagers, most of the students think that we have to follow our heart, but very important is, along with the heart, ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಬರೀ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಆಗೋದು. You cannot manage the emotions. ಬರೀ ಇಮೋಷನಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೇವೆ. Instead, let us take our brain also with us so that we can manage our emotions. So all these things which we have seen, we have started with what are emotions, how emotions will help us, what forms the emotions. Then we have seen the types of emotions, the cognitive triangle, which is very important, thought. Then you have thought in the emotions, emotions in the behavior, right? Okay, yes. Then I just want to stop with this by telling that all of us are born, all of us are not born to be happy, happily born, happily born. But all of us will have that ability to create the happiness. Sometimes, some people, wherever they go, they are such kind of persons, where they will create some atmosphere where all are happy with them. Alva? ಕೆಲವರು ಬರುವಾಗ ಹೇಗಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಬಂದ ಇವ, ಬಂದ್ಲಾ ಇವಳು, ಬಂದ್ರ ಇವರು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ? Okay, yes. So no one is born happy, my dear friends. but all of us are born with the ability to create happiness. I told you, life is very short. Let us be happy. Let us not see. Like, we get angry. We feel sad. We have all these positive as well as negative emotions. But let us know how to manage this. How to manage the emotions. The happiness will be knocking at your doorsteps. Okay, open the doors and always feel happy and create happiness wherever you are. With these words, I would like anything to ask with regard to this, you can do it. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Yes. Yes, Pooja, you're there?
Yeah, hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the clear and concise message. Well delivered through your presentation, in spite of
Yes.
those issues. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
I
Seema.
request our students. Yeah. I request our students to participate and share your opinions. Please unmute when you speak. Is anybody ready?
Patients unmute themselves. Adanga on Madi.
No, all are good at talking, but
Hello, ma'am.
yes.
I'm feeling very blessed to give a feedback to a wonderful class of today's. From bottom of my heart, I would like to thank you, ma'am, for your wonderful and beautiful, understandable teachings about emotions, what they are, how they can help us, and how we can manage our emotions and react with the situation, and also understanding other person's thought. From my bottom of my heart, I would like to thank you, ma'am, for spending your precious time with us. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, B. Fatima, if I'm not wrong. Thank you so much. But I would like, I would be happy if you had any queries to ask with regard to this. Any questions idru kuda kelbodu. But I mean, if you want, personally, I can help you out with this. Otherwise, it's okay. Yes.
Yeah, anybody wants to speak?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. We are blessed to have such a great knowledge from you. We learned a lot about emotional management in this session. Thank you for all your information and some ways to control it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Aisha.
I would like to say that before I joined this class, I had a thought that emotions means is just a feeling. It's a weapon which we use to convince others, or it's a emotional thing. It's what we cry. I thought that was an emotion. Emotion means I would think about crying, depressed, everything. That
Yes.
those I was thinking that it was emotion. But when after I came to this class, I slowly understood what is really emotion meant, what it is. I would like to thank you because for giving such a wonderful explanation of emotion. You have taught us many in this class. It may be a short 1 hour class, but it really changed. It really, I think I can say that it will change us. It will boost us for our future. Um, I really
Aisha.
thank you, ma'am, for this.
Yes, thank you. What happens is when we have training sessions of this type, it is always like, we will deliver something. I don't know how the participants take it. So if I think, as Aisha told, if each one of you take it in a very positive way, like how can we change our thought process because of which we can manage our emotions? I think that would be wonderful from your side to me as trainer. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Aisha. That was wonderful.
Yeah, ma'am. I want to say something that
Yes.
according to me, after listening to this class, according to me, emotion means it is a daily procedure. What we
Yes.
do, everything we do is an emotion. Everything, whatever, each and everything. If we take a bottle from where it doesn't want to be, and we go and place it in a kitchen, it is also an emotion. Helping our parents is an expressing. I really
Exactly,
well
Aisha.
understood
Correct.
this. I really well understood. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. Yes. Fine.
Anybody wants to speak? So I guess no students want to communicate. Yeah, ma'am, can we end up?
Okay. Fine, ma'am. Fine.
Yeah, I'll proceed.
Yes. Yes. Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, as we
Thank you
come
so
to the
much
end of
for
the
being.
webinar, I'll just, yeah. As we come to the end of the webinar, it's time to acknowledge. On behalf of our principal, Sister Ujwala, Vice Principal, Sister Judith, the staff and students, it's my utmost pleasure to sincerely thank our guest speaker of the day, Mrs. Rajeshwari Shetty, for engaging us in such an amazing session and cheering us up with excellent presentation on emotion management. You made us understand, ma'am, what are emotions and how to manage them in our daily life, which is a good takeaway for all the students listening throughout the session. We are all truly inspired by your impressive words that life is short. I would like to take a moment to thank the crew of Swastika National School for all the undaunted support in providing us a digital platform in organizing this webinar and making it a grand success. Finally, I'd like to take this opportunity to place on record a hearty thanks to our dear principal and staff for their perfect guidance in organizing this webinar and the students for being such a wonderful audience, actively participating throughout the session. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, ma'am.
We'll wind up. Pooja ma'am will wind up, right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.